It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10.
Traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, in a fine Eastern Conference affair here at Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Wizards here looking to pick up one game on the road before returning back to Washington. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
And they've battled these guys to 1 win and 1 loss. It's been really an intriguing matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing how the third chapter plays out.
Yeah, Greg, it's been a fun back and forth between these teams this season. I only see it heating up a little bit more here tonight.
Some teams already realize a championship just is not going to be in their future this season. How should those kind of teams approach the rest of the season?
Give your best.
Right, yeah.
Give your all. We're competitors. This is the NBA, the greatest league in the world, the greatest basketball players assembled. So, one, you have to respect the game. You have to respect the monotony. You have to respect the work. You have to respect the travel. And you have to be thankful, by the way. And when you put all that together, you go into your job and you do the best. Focus on getting better every day. And there's a good chance that you will.
And making sure that you give the fans what they're paying for.
Hey, that's what it's all about. If you don't entertain the fans, hey, something's wrong with you. If you can't have fun with 20,000 screaming fans and the kids with their popcorns and all this stuff going on, if you don't remember what it's about, Kev, you kind of lost your mojo already.
And now Washington starting group. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. Trevor Ariza out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. The shot by Carroll no good. And the Wizards with possession. Beal taking his time here. Wall against Russell. Wall passes to Beal. From past the arc. Allen with the rebound. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Here's Beal following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Howard. And Allen with the block. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. Russell with a wide open look. Washington with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Now here's Beal following the miss by Trevor Ariza. And that one's good. Parker.
Oh, Beal is a skilled distributor. I mean, he has a sense for when one of his teammates has a clean look at the bucket.
Here's LeVert. He's covered by Beal. Carroll kicks to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Ilgauskas. Good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Parker outside. Inside. And the dunk by Parker. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here is Russell, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Here's Ilgauskas. No good there. And it's Washington the other way. Parker finds Wall. Outside, Beal. Down low. Ilgauskas against Ariza. And there's the pass to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you got to push Wall out of the paint. I mean, he's got the explosiveness to wreak havoc in there.
LeVert the pass to Russell. Passes it to LeVert. At the elbow, it's Ayan. From 13, up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Washington with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, we saw no matter what they tried offensively, the opponent just had the answer.
And in a big way. This was a blowout. The players, coaches, everyone is to blame.
Connects from three-point range.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
Here's LeVert. He's coming off a 13-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Ilgauskas. Good. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. He kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Pass to Parker. Fires the three. Carroll with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
And the Nets with possession here. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Here's LeVert, covered by Parker. Ilgauskas, good. Ilgauskas has got 6 points.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling.
It's Beal on the wing. Howard finds Wall and stolen by Russell. Here's LeVert. He's got 5. Pass to Russell. Takes the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
All with it. He's picked up by Russell. Now the pass to Howard. And it's Parker in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 7 points in the game. The Nets with the lead. Outside, Russell passes it to LeVert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Wizards have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And Wall kicks to Parker. Left side, Beal. To the inside. Howard, that's good. Howard's got his first points of the game.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Damari Carroll. Bobby Portis is checked in for Washington. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Ilgauskas. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Parker. To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie. And easy 2 points on the layup. And the Nets lead by 3.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And Wall kicks to Parker. It's Beal on the wing, coming off 31 points last game, and that one is good.
I like how Beal mixes up his scoring. I mean, he's capable of finishing when he's got this kind of position.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Nets passing it around, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jabari Parker. See, Webb, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing that.
First free throw is good. Looking at the Wizards' past 3 seasons, C-Webb, bottom 10 in the league in rebounding.
And they have the most trouble on the defensive end. How about that? Think about that combination. When you give up second chance opportunities, you put yourself behind the 8 ball.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Sam Decker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Satoransky subbed in for John Wall. Now, here's Satoransky. Right side, Beal, and a wide open look for Portis. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Brooklyn leading by 3. Harris with it. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Feeds it to Ilgauskas. Over Green, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for AI.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Satoransky kicks to Green. Pass to Portis. Back to Green. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
And our Hall of Famer David Aldridge had a chance to speak with Scott Brooks. David?
Well, Kevin, it's all about pace tonight. He said, quite frankly, I don't think they have the speed to keep up with us. So the more we run, the better off we'll be. Power against speed tonight, Kevin. We'll see who wins. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Satoransky after the made shot from Chris Webber. Now, here's Decker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Beal. Rebounded by the Nets. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, on the road, you need as many contributors as you can find. And reserves definitely help fuel the win that time.
Wizards trail by 8. These guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Here's Portis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Paper kicks to Dinwiddie. The dish to Davis. Sinks that one from the post. And the Nets lead by 8.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. Then, of course, guys are finishing.
Now, here's Satoransky. To the inside. Green. Back to Portis. Moves back up. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Can't take Portis lightly from the mid-range. This is one of his go-to shots.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. The Nets making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Time now to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. And of course, it's still early. A little over a month gone in this new NBA season. But let's take a look at who's made a nice impact so far. Look at Ilgauskas. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that number. The team swap here for Brooklyn. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Howard's checked in for Bobby Portis. Jabari Parker comes in for Jeff Green. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Sam Dekker. And John Wall subbed in for Satoransky. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
So on the floor for Washington. All at point with Beal to his side. They're the deadly backcourt pair. Parker out there with Howard. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 5. Russell dishes to Ilgauskas. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And again, Washington no good. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Nets. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's LeVert, covered by Parker. Here's Ilgauskas. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside, Beal. Kicks it to Ariza. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Good on the triple.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Wizards trail by 6.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former number 2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time. They are just killing him on the interior.
Washington's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Wall finds Beal. Ariza against Carroll. Ariza outside. 6 to shoot. And they get it. And again, Washington no good. And last last season, Russell had to fight for minutes upon returning from injury.
Yeah, and battles like that help mature a player and really keep them focused. Those are areas where Russell had struggled in the past. I think he and his coach both know it's not easy, but it has already started in making Russell the best player he can be.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
To check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway. Look at Ilgauskas.
And you'd be crazy not to give him your vote. What he's done this season has been nothing short of spectacular.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Now Wall. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston. Outside Beal. And here's Ariza. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. From deep, Wall. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
LeVert the pass to Ilgauskas. Off target with his three.
No three-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
Here's Wall. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 13.
Wonderful timing from the two-guard. Beal has one of the quickest triggers in the game, especially off the pass.
Russell kicks to Ilgauskas. Dishes to Carroll. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Sunday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. Wizards trail by 7. All with it. Outside, Beal. Ariza outside. He kicks the Wall. No good on the three.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
They get it again. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
That free throw good from Allen. Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts. No more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up. And these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are. And I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it. And we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it. And look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West. But I tell you what, it seems like it's speeded up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said. There's Beal with the three. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. Look at Ilgauskas. Leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the 76ers was outstanding. He had 41 points and was effective from long range as well, with a number of threes. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at its greatest.
Pass to LeVert. Ball against Russell. Here's Ilgauskas. Rebound by the Wizards. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Beal on the wing, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. So I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from AI.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Russell and LeVert in the backcourt. AI is out there with Amar'e Ilgauskas. And it's Allen in at the center position.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Now, here is Russell. The pass to Ilgauskas. Back to Russell. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Russell's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Beal against Allen. Shoots. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
A chance to check out AI here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Averaging 40 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Russell against Wall. Bounce pass, Russell. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Ilgauskas, good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Wall kicks to Beal. He feeds it to Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
And Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018, a top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Trailing by 13. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And their awareness of Wall, a guy you can count on to find the open minute.
Pass to LeVert. It's AI, top of the key. Russell feeling it out a bit. Back to AI. Good. good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Solid start to the half, and 3 or 4 from the field.
Washington calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Making some changes. Davis comes in for Allen, and Harris subbed in for LeVert, and a switcher also for Washington. Jeff Green is checked in for Jabari Parker. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Ilgauskas. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first, now he's got 1 in the second.
And Wall kicks to Howard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Bradley Beal. Outside Russell. To the middle. Here's Ilgauskas, and he converts the layup. Ilgauskas has got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Wizards trailed by 15. Now Wall. Outside Beal to the middle. Here's Ariza. Rejected by Ilgauskas. They get it back. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Green kicks to Beal. Back to Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Carroll finds Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lock at 6. Pass to Ilgauskas. Oh, good on the triple. Wizards trail by 18. To the inside. Here's Green. The Wizards with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Great D that time from Green.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Ball passes to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Good on the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Russell against Wall. Outside Beal. Kicks it to Ariza. Now the pass to Wall. To end the cold streak. And again, Washington no good.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Washington. For Brooklyn, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
For the Wizards, Bobby Portis is checked in for Howard. Sam Decker comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Zedaransky subbed in for John Wall. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Russell. Over Wall. Offline.
Wall is so superb at getting under a man's skin, not letting anyone around him get comfortable.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. Bryant is out there with Portis, and it's Parker in at the 3 slot. And it's Ilgauskas missing. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. It's a 16-point game. Here's Parker. And he drops it in from the low post. Parker's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards. Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Beal. Russell against Wall. Ilgauskas banked in off the glass. Ilgauskas has got 11 in the second half.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this room.
All with it. AI picks him up. Yes, that goes in.
When Wall faces up, this is the most natural area for him, medium range.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside, Russell. From the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Parker outside. Wall up top. Odd pass to Bryant. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Ball against Russell. Passes it to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Allen kicks to Dinwiddie. It's good. Washington with the ball. They trail by 14. Outside, Wall. Outside, Beal. Knocked away. A nice shot by Wall.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Russell kicks to Ilgauskas. Out to the right wing. Here's LeVert, covered by Parker. LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie, to the inside. Bucket is good. That's now 32 points for AI.
You can't pass up a shot from such short range.
Wizards trail by 14. And here's Wall. Over Russell. Here's Bryant, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
Dinwiddie kicks to Ilgauskas. And it's Russell in the corner. Traps in the tray. That gives him the double-double. 12 points and 10 assists.
And great play call. Just so often an initiator, Russell can also catch and fire.
Here's Beal. Misses off the right iron.
That's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there. They can't keep doing that.
He gets that one. LeVert's got 20.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate here, coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
Fires from deep. Wall, no luck.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Pass to LeVert. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Wall, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. And what a quick rise to the top has been for John Wall. He drafted #1 overall, the 6th fastest player ever to reach 2,000 points and 1,000 assists.
Damari Carroll's checked in for the Nets. Dwight Howard's checked in for Washington. Reza comes in for Bobby Portis.
Now, the #1 overall pick in 2010, I mean, Wall became a bona fide star. He plays with an edge and energy.
And Ilgauskas kicks to Carroll. Pass to LeVert. There's the triple. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And with so many great point guards in this league, sometimes John Wall doesn't get all the credit he deserves.
And it all comes back to winning. Stats alone aren't enough. Once Wall gets that first ring, the conversation will change.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Russell dishes to Allen. Ilgauskas against Parker. A fader. Rebound, Washington. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. A pass to Wall. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I love the chemistry Wall has with his teammates. He gets up on these alley-oops.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Russell kicks to Ilgauskas. Over Parker. Rebounded by Howard. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Washington. It's a 14-point game. Wall, no luck. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Ilgauskas, the pass to Allen. Here's LeVert, back to Allen. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That free throw, no good. Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy, I can trust it that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now.
Wizards trail by 16. Wall looking it over. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. The pass to Ilgauskas. Beal with the steal. Here's Parker. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to waste that effort. You want to cash in on these extra possessions. They certainly did that time.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, the Nets for 2. Washington shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. From deep, Wall. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all.
Here's LeVert. He's covered by Beal. Outside, Russell. Launches it. Beal pulls it in. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Ariza, and it's slammed in by Ariza.
Well, you got to respect the fearlessness of Ariza, slamming it through in style.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Russell finds Allen. Howard with the steal. Ariza outside, down low, Parker, and he lays it straight in. Parker's got 8 points in the quarter.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
Ball against Russell. The tray, and AI with the basket on the assist by Russell. 37 points for AI.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And Wall kicks to Beal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And we've watched Bill take major steps forward in this game. I mean, think about this, especially with creating off the bounce for himself and for us.
The first free throw is good. And you can just see Beal's confidence growing every single season.
He knows he can be the best player on the court on any given night. The coaches trust him, his teammates trust him, the fans trust him. He's a tremendous catalyst for this team.
And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. The feed to Allen. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ilgauskas has got 39.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
Washington calls timeout. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
All with it. Back to Howard. 6 to shoot to the left wing. Bobbed up there for Howard.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Fires from 14, and again it's Brooklyn converting. 1:56 left in the game. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. Down by 15. Off target with his 3.
It's the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night.
Here's LeVert. He's covered by Beal. And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 16. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's a better option.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
Both teams will make substitutions. Brooklyn's gone 4-7. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.